Thank you. I got invited by many companies, and they want me to talk about how to manage up. As a matter of fact, 2 weeks ago, I was invited by Google, and the topic is how to manage up. I told them, managing up is a career killer. They were like, really? Since I became a C-level executive in 2005, collectively, I have managed over 100,000 people in the history of my executive career. One time I remember, I went to another country because I used to have like 20 different countries reported to me. I went to one country and they rolled the red carpet, the long one, from the parking lot to my office. And they started the 15 minutes of a parade of employees and leaders to my office. They all carry something with them, not a gift for me. They carry their personal agenda. They ask for different kind of things. Well, promotion, bonuses, more people for them. You know what? I think they treated me like I'm dumb. But you know what? Your manager is like a fox who have lived 1,000 years. They also have the laser, X-ray eyes, can see through your personal agenda, any kind of a package you kind of brought with you. You try to distract your boss from the company direction, from the team goals, they can detect you. They not only have the laser eyes, they also have the radar antenna. When you walk by with that personal agenda, they can sense it. So this is why I think it's a dumb idea to try to manage up. You know, sometimes the people say, hey, I have done so much. How come I got a rating of not meet? Because they carry their personal agenda. They only spend a partial time to work on things that their boss wanted them to do. They spend a majority of the time working on things they think that is smart or great things. Oh, I think this is smart. My boss is dumb. My boss doesn't know what's going on. My boss is not as good a programmer as I am. So in conclusion, my boss is bad. My boss is dumb. I should work on the things I think that is important. And at the end of the year, they got not meet. Do you think that's right? You know, I think they deserve that not meet. So I always tell people that when you try to manage up, the first thing is you waste your effort. Yes, you work 10 hours, you work 20 hours a day, but you only spend 4 hours on the things that matters for your company, for your customer, for your boss. And the rest of the things, you create a lot of activities and distraction for the whole team. You deserve to be let go, actually, even though you put a lot of effort. And also, people think you're so selfish. You carry your personal agenda. You think you're smarter. You are the smartest person in the room. You generate a lot of distraction for the team, right? And more importantly, you destroy all the trust between you and the team. Nobody can trust you because you always carry something on your back that is a personal agenda that I'm better than you are. I'm better than the boss. I know what's going on. Everybody is dumb. Right? You think that's funny? That's what's happening. So then people ask me, what should I do? Focus on what matters for your manager, for your company. And then do a little bit above and beyond. You know what's happening? You are exceeding the expectation. But how do I do that? You need to align up. You need to understand that the top priorities, where is the growth path of your company? What is the most needed features for your customer? How can we generate more revenue for our sales and the marketing. How can I build some features that the marketing people can demonstrate it to the whole world to think that you're building something really cool, useful, a real killer app. So how can we become an influencer within your company and to influence your boss and also your team members? How can we do that? First thing and foremost thing is to align up. I told the Google people, I told the Visa, Moody, a whole bunch of companies saying, if you want me to come over to talk about the managing up, let's first talk about how to align up, right? We want to be laser focused on the most important things that matters for the company. That's the top priorities. Why is that so important? Once you are aligned with the company's top priority, your bosses will give you the air cover. When you run into some roadblocks, your boss will open the door, open the window for you to open up some new opportunities for you. You need resources, your boss will give you the resource. When you accomplish something, your boss is going to be someone to amplify your result. What does that mean? To amplify your result. They'll talk how great you are as a team player. They'll talk about how much you contribute to the customer's success. They're going to talk about how to utilize the product you build. Why is that important? If I build some feature, let's say I build an AI model, nobody knows, only I know, who's going to use that? If your boss knows that you build a model, you build a service that is totally aligned with the company's most important priority, what is he going to do? He's going to talk to marketing. He's going to talk to customers. He's going to be the one that hold the big horn and hold the big amplifier saying, my team, Elizabeth, did it. Did a great job. Right? My team did a great job. And then they will invite the customers to use whatever you produced. Once the customers and the sales start to sell your stuff, marketing started to market your features and then your product, more people will know. More people will adopt your service. And more revenue is going to be generated. Actually, you're saving companies money. And for the people who just build something and then expect this product to sell off like a hot cake, you're dream on. You should be fired because you are wasting companies' time, money, resource. You're blocking companies' progress. There's one thing I mentioned earlier. We need to think about the trust. When you become very selfish, nobody will trust you because they know that you have a hidden agenda. Right? But how can we really build this flywheel, the trust flywheel? First, we need to understand our boss, understand everyone around you, and then you started to deliver. And then you get a feedback. You're just doing the understand, align, and also loop back, deliver. Deliver the most important thing, right? I'm not going to go through the detail of how to understand your boss, but you have to understand your boss's working style. I have a student, and she said, my boss didn't like me. I said, what do you mean? My boss never returned my email. I said, oh, okay, first of all, you're not dating your boss. Who cares your boss like you or not? You're here, you're paid to do your job. But do you know which channel is the most effective channel? So what do you mean channels? Does your boss like phone call, text message, chat channels, or in-person meetings? Or does your boss really like to have you to walk around the block with him or with her? Do you know which channel, which wavelength your boss will have that synergy with you? You need to understand that. And then you need to help your manager to be successful. When I first get my job at IBM, my mentor of life, Pat Zimmerman, said, you need to always look 2 levels up understand the priority of your boss's boss, and then make sure that your manager is successful. That's what I have done. I think that is most effective advice I've ever gotten. And that really helped me to understand that you need to align up at day one when I joined my first job, right? And one more thing is we need to help our manager to make a decision. When you do see that your manager is jumping off a cliff, oh my God, your manager is heading toward a dangerous cliff. He's gonna drop. What are you gonna say? Instead of saying, boss, you're stupid. Boss, that is so dangerous. What should you do in this kind of a situation? What you need to do is to present 3 options. Boss, if you go to this direction, this is the pros and the cons. Let's go this direction, this is pros and cons. There's an actual risk here. And this one, we can get a 10x of a profit and maybe 100x of a impression and then maybe more customers. Your boss is smart enough to make a decision based on your pros and cons. So my suggestion is do not try to manage up boss. That's a smart way. Let's go that. One time we have a team building event, we all had a couple drinks. I said, you know what, guys, who can give, or gals, who can give me a summary of a managing up using less than 5 words? One guy whose name was Alex, he said, I can use 2 words. I said, what is it? Slapping faces. I said, what do you mean? Actually, I already knew what he said. He said, you know what? We're like your left-hand person, right-hand person. If we as a left-hand and right-hand try to manage you, you are our brain, we have to slap your face. And in the meanwhile, we slap our own face as well. I said, wow, that is something that really slap everyone's face and let everyone know that wake up. You cannot manage up. What you need to do is to align up. I summarize with 9 actions to align up. We already talked about how to understand our boss. The one thing that is most important is help your manager make a decision using that 3 solutions with the pros and the cons. And with that, you can definitely elevate yourself, elevate your mindset, elevate your thinking from managing up, boss, you're stupid, I have a better solution, to align up. Channel all your energy, use your boss's resource, connection, air cover, everything to work on the most important thing in your company. And at the end of the day, you're the winner, your boss is the winner, everybody is the winner, and you get the promotion you deserve because you have contributed a huge deal and then you enhance the trusting relationship with your boss. And this is what I told the Google people, the Visa people, the Intel people, the Moody people, and then many other companies, that you should not manage up. You should give up that managing up concept. You and all your team members need to align up, make your customer, your company, your team, and your boss the winner. At the end of the day, when everybody wins, you are the biggest winner. So is your career. Thank you.